Today we're going to show how to design your own towers. The only thing you need for this week's assignment is you need a piece of paper with no lines and a pencil. Then you need to start designing your towers. You can start at any size, but you want to start at the bottom and using straight lines, draw your towers. These can be light sketching lines at first because we'll be going over these with pen or marker next week. To draw an onion dome, the best way is to kind of start with an oval shape that's bigger than whatever the tower is, but it should be wider rather than tall. Okay. Then, coming off the top of it, you come a little bit off the left, and you'll come a little bit off the right, and they sort of meet up in the middle. Now this is a very light sketching version. Then I would need an eraser to erase that inside oval shape because I just want to be left with the tower itself and left with the onion dome part of the tower. If you want to just sort of go for it, you can do that too. So this would be an example of one where I just go for it. I don't sketch it out first. Sketching, you can generally get a nicer shape overall, but if you want to just go for it, you certainly can. The thing about towers is that they should be symmetrical, the same on the left, the same on the right. So let's say I do a tower with some cool lines here. I can use any kind of line that I want. Here we go. So this is kind of a neat little line that I've created. I have to be symmetrical. So that means on this side, I'm going to do the same line, but I'm not going to do it the same way. I'm going to do it the opposite way. So these ones had triangles poking out that way. This side's going to have triangles going this way. So let's see if I can do that. And about at the same spots. So there's symmetry. It's the same. If I folded this shape in half, these would pretty much match up. And then if I was going to draw the onion part of the tower, doot, and then like that. So I can do like that if I want to. That's fine too. So my job is to draw lots of towers and fill my paper. But they shouldn't all be the same kind of distance apart here. And they shouldn't all be the same size. I should have some that are smaller and shorter, maybe wider. And any that like overlap like this that I didn't plan for, I can just erase anything that should be kind of inside. Now because this is like real life architecture, we probably don't want any curving lines except for on those onion domes. Because I don't know about you, but if I ever tried to build a building, trying to make the wood curve would be very tricky. And then I could also have some of my towers that are behind these towers. So like this one's in front, and I could do one that's behind. So let's see if I can do that. I'm going to say, okay, it's already going to be behind there, but I'm going to make it go like that. So I'm going to say the other side of the tower is going to be maybe here. And then, oh, there's my symmetry. Going behind there like that. So there's my other tower. Or if I feel like, oh, I didn't quite get that right, I'm going to erase that part and try again. That's okay. You can do that. Yeah, that's better. And I want to just fill my little world here with lots of interesting. Sometimes if you want to start with the dome, you can, and then you can make the tower part after you've made the dome. And say I want that dome there, and then I'm going to do just one side because the other side's going to be covered. Maybe this one will go out first. Something like that. All right, so I feel like I've gotten a good number of towers. I could maybe do one more over here. I've got some space left on my paper, so I want to try to just look at that and decide. But before I'm done today, I want to add doors and windows. So I'm going to look at my tower and I'm going to go, okay, I think I should have a window here and a window here. So all windows ups that you draw somewhere along the tower. And usually when you have a window, you have more than one. And the windows on the same level should be the same shape. So like on this tower, the windows all in a line, they're all rectangles. But in this tower, they're like those half circles. And then in this tower, I might do circle windows. So you can have that be kind of however you want. And then maybe you might need a door somewhere. I'm going to make a big old door so somebody can get into your tower. And if you really want to be tricky, you could add even a bridge to connect some towers together. We didn't see that in our you could do your job is to add doors and windows across your tower and make this really cool. And then if you want to, you can also sort of divide your floors. So like this would be a very tall building with lots of floors. And you can use straight lines or curved lines for that. So you're basically kind of dividing up your tower into different sections. And you can decide how you want to do that, which sections you want to do. So go ahead and do all of that, and then you're done for the week.